The season, are teams still trying to find their identity and evolve, or is it just a matter of building on what you've already got?
I think there's still some steps in small parts of evolution of a team, Kevin, but at the time when you get into 25 or 30 games, coaches are really familiar and helping players establish a rhythm to the number of players they're going to play, the rotations they're going to play in, the nights when they need more offense and how they're going to lean on guys, nights where they might need more defense and play certain lineups. That's still pretty much the foundation of what they're going to be the rest of the year.
Here's Arenas. Petrie the pass to Bosch. Pass to Petrie. Bosch, a screen on Porter. Back to Bosch. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Pass to Bridgman. Abdul-Jabbar against Bosch. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Vucevic got a piece of it. And they'll get another chance. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Bosch. No good on the three. And so for Seattle, their last game, a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. Here's Neal. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. There's the pass to Primetime. Here's Bridgman, guarded by Porter. Here's Vucevic. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Here's Primetime, and a wide-open look for Porter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Passes it to Bosch. Here's Petrie, guarded by Porter. Here's Vucevic, and it's blocked. Carter on the wing, wide open. And it's Seattle with another.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Raptors trail by 9. Outside Arenas. He feeds it to Bosch. Here's Petrie. Sinks the three-pointer.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
There's Neal with the three. And another three for Seattle.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now here's Arenas. Left side Bosch. Over Abdul-Jabbar. No good from Bosch.
And he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade. That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And Seattle making a change here. Ball's checked in.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Carter kicks to ball. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Arenas. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Bridgman. Bosch with it. Pass to Petrie. Feeds it to Vucevic. And he makes good on the layup. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Now, here's Ball. Outside Porter. And the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. Porter dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
And just playing well within the offense. Porter's not forcing his own shot and shows solid court vision and passing ability.
group substitution here for Seattle. Chamberlain's checked in for prime time. Robinson comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. Prez is checked in for Vince Carter. And it's Tyler Hero in for Michael Porter. Here's Petrie. Neal pulls it in. Ball surveying the defense. And here is Neal. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Petrie, the pass to Thorpe. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Petrie, guarded by Chamberlain. Anderson, a screen on Robinson. Drives to the hoop. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Starks and Paul with the block. And he recovers it. A shot by Starks, no good. Seattle leading by 13. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. There's Neal with the 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Randall passes to Petrie. There's the dish to Anderson. Starks against Ball. A shot by Starks, no good. Seattle has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Shots good by Neal.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's good for 2.
Some agility shown there by Julius Randle with that frame, able to find a way to score.
And one thing that separates Randle from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Randle. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here he goes, and finished off by Prez.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And the Raptors with the ball after the basket by Seattle. Randle no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now, here is Robinson. Passes it to Chamberlain. And here's Neal outside. Nailed from three-point land. Neal's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And so it's Seattle, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing.
Get ready for the Deer Squad.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Seattle?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
So for Toronto right now, Chris Bosh is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. Then there's Anderson. And it's Bridgman in at the 2-guard. Just 2 to shoot. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Porter. And it's sent back by Bosh.
That's just admirable work by Bosh. A big-time rejection.
Poke loose. Neal with the steal. Out to Carter. Fires for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Raptors trail by 21. A 3 from Anderson. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. to the middle. Here's Vucevic. Seattle grabs the miss. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Neal, and finished off by Prez.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the paint, it's tipped. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Lets the three fly. Shot's good by Neal. Neal's got his third basket of the night right there.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
It's time for T-shirts. Get ready for the Gift Squad.
Now here's Arenas. Neal defending. Arenas attacking. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. From deep. That's good from Porter on the assist by Neal. Porter's got 6.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Bridgman, guarded by Porter. Bridgman shot's good. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the head shots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
Out to Carter. Jacks up a 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? Here's Arenas. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. So it's Toronto now. Down low. Here's Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Raptors are gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Anderson kicks it over to Arenas. And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That's his first foul. And the Raptors with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Anderson and starts to sub in for Gilbert Arenas. Kick stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration up front with the head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Then got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So
Yes, sir.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And the Raptors call time here. And, Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb. Randall's got 5 now.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
They grab their own miss. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Neal. Porter passes to Primetime. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. From deep, Neal. Back to Carter. Driving the lane. And 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Seattle has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Primetime for the 3, and it's Vince Carter with the 3. Carter's got 6 in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Here's Primetime. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Primetime, the pass to Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Starks with the steal. Randall with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up, and it's blocked. From deep, Neal. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Petrie, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lets it go from deep. Neal's shot is off. Here's Bridgman. Nice D from Porter. And Seattle shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. The three-pointer is right on target. Porter's got 9 points.
You set him up, Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter who can do some damage from anywhere.
Randall outside. Here's Petrie. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Fades away. That shot off, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Petrie, and Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Chamberlain's checked in for Primetime. Prez comes in for Vince Carter. And Hero subbed in for Michael Porter. Anderson, he's checked in for the Raptors.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Randall. No good, unable to end this run.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Seattle ahead, running away with it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And with one half in the books, let's take a glance at some of the other games in progress around the NBA. Kenny, if you had to choose one, which current point guard are you tuning in to watch?
Without question.
And now turning our attention to this game, that'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Prez in this game, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Porter is out there with Prez. It's prime time. Then it's Kareem, and it's Carter in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Shots good by Neal. Neal's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Seattle.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Going inside, Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
They double him with Vucevic. Here's prime time. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Petrie. And the three off target.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Neal, and finished off by Prez.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there, lack of communication on the backside.
Arenas passes to Bosch. Here's Petrie. Pocket six. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Pulls up on the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Carter, that's good.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Petrie. Cranes the 19-footer. Petrie's got 4 points in the quarter. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Carter with the three. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Robinson's checked in for Seattle. Ball comes in for Prez.
LaMelo Ball.
To the wing on the left. Back to Arenas. Toronto working the ball around now. On the wing, Arenas. Shot clock at 5, and it's off from three-point range. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And they get it back. They double him with Vucevic. This one for three. Ball, no good. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Back to Arenas. Here's Bridgman. He's covered by Ball. Bridgman shot's good. Seattle has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Ball, the pass to Primetime, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Arenas up top. He's covered by Ball. Robinson against Bosch. Fades and shoots. That one, no good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here's prime time. Vucevic defending. Carter with the bucket.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. The pass to Bridgman. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Seattle has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. The kick out to Porter. Ball with a wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Bridgman can't hit. Here's Seattle. They're on an 18-6 run. Robinson finds ball. Here's prime time. Carter outside. And another three for Seattle.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Petrie, guarded by Porter. Here's Vucevic. Misses off the right iron. For Seattle, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Ball against Vucevic. Fires the three. Bridgman with the rebound. Bridgman's got 4 rebounds in this game.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Bosch. Crafty move. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Excellent use of the pump fake by Bosch there to draw the foul, looking very much like Dwayne Wade.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Some changes for Seattle. Chamberlain's checked in for prime time. And it's Tyler Hero in for ball. Now Hero. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Carter with it. Outside Porter. 1:51 left in the third quarter. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Prez is checked in for Seattle. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Anderson can't get it to go. And Seattle's shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Out to Carter. Chamberlain with a screen on Martin. Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
1:22 left here in the third quarter. And the Raptors miss again.
And that's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Neal with it, working on Anderson. Neal's shot is off.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Anderson passes to Thorpe. Randall kicks to Martin. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. A different look for Seattle. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Robinson. And Prez is subbed in for Vince Carter. In the corner, Neal with it. Randall brings the double team. And the call will be against Julius Randall. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Neal. He's guarded closely. And there's the drive. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. just 3 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to Toronto.
Here's Starks. No points in the game yet for him. To the left wing. Martin for 3. The shot comes out, and so it's Seattle with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Get ready for the Deer Squad!
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation.
2021 was an unusual season to say the least for players, coaches. Brent, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do and I'd show up every day to do it. And I commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis, not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit. And the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well. And I'm glad we're through that.
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Toronto right now, we've got Starks. Martin is out there with Person. And it's McLeod. And at the 5. Roman the paint. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul. At the line for the Raptors.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Seattle.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And he makes all 3.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Hero kicks to Neal. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's Seattle with the ball. 6 to shoot. Ayton a screen on Person. Here's Neal driving to the basket. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. To the inside. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Now here's Neal. He's covered by Person. Neal's shot is off. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Person. He kicks it to Martin. 18 feet out. Seattle grabs the miss. And it's ball in the corner. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Neal's shot is off.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Martin with the bucket.
3 points.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Which loudest section wants a T-shirt? Get ready for the Dip Squad!
A platoon swap here for Seattle. The Raptors also with a sub. Vucevic, he's checked in for Martin. Now here's Neal. Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Here's the screen. Starts with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
A solo fast break. Good on the bucket.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Prime time. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Porter again starts. Pass to Person. The pass to McCloud. It's blocked.
A 24-second violation. Seattle ball.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Toronto.
Chris Bosh.
Arenas comes in for Devin Vassell. Seattle has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Neal. He's covered closely, doubled by Bosh. There's Porter with the 3. It's rebounded by Person. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. The shot by Starks, no good.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
The shot's good from Carter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Arenas against Porter. Arenas passes to Person. And here's Arenas. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Porter against Arenas. Right side Bosh. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Neal. He's covered by Person. They double him with Vucevic. Kept alive. Shot's good by Neal. Neal's got 20 points.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Outside Bosh. Passes it to Arenas. Here's Vucevic. Connects in the foul line jumper.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Seattle.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Vince Carter.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Prez is checked in for Carter, and Hero subbed in for Porter.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Raptors, John Starks.
That free throw, no good. Robinson's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. So he comes up empty at the line. Neal passes to Hero. Banked in off the glass.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Raptors, John Starks. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And Neal kicks to Hero. Now here's Neal, guarded closely. From the arc. That's good from Prez on the assist by Neal.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
The feet of Vucevic. The inside shot, it's blocked, and they're able to recover. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Beer.
Yeah, girl, you chosen. Love when you open, it's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.